What kind of new construction options are there in Birmingham, and how does it all work? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, 𝐂𝐎𝐍𝐶, and I'm excited you're here today because we're talking about all things new construction, brand new homes in Birmingham and the surrounding areas. We've got a lot of requests from people looking to buy new construction homes. In fact, about 25 to 30% of our buyers each year purchase brand new homes. There's so many things to know about new construction, and it can be very different here compared to other parts of the country. You should also know that about 20% of the available homes in the market in Jefferson, Shelby County right now are brand new construction. And I anticipate that number will only grow in the coming years as the county continues to expand. By the way, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to the channel and don't forget to reach out if you'd like professional help buying or selling in the Birmingham area. You'll find our contact information down in the description. Okay, let's get into it. Let's start with the top of new construction available. First are entry-level tract homes. Think neighborhoods built by larger builders like D.R. Horton, Newcastle Homes, or Smith Douglas Homes. These homes are typically more affordable and built quickly, but offer limited customization. They're great for buyers who want something brand new without the custom price tag. They also usually have some great incentives like lower interest rates and builder paid closing costs. Next are semi-custom homes built in established subdivisions with builders like Harrison Dole, Signature Homes. You can pick your floor plan, choose your finishes, and sometimes even select your lot. It's a nice middle ground between price and personalization. Third, you've got full custom homes and neighborhood settings. Builders like Twin Construction and 𝐂𝐿𝐻𝐿 allow you to pick your own plans or tweak existing ones, giving you more control over the design. And lastly, you have full custom homes on your own lot, common in places like Chelsea, Trustful, or the more rural outskirts of Jefferson and Shelby County. These are folks who want the land and privacy and the freedom to build whatever fits their vision. Choosing the right builder is one of the most important decisions in the process. First, consider quality. As a local agent who's been in and out of hundreds of new builds, I can tell pretty quickly which builders are consistent and which ones cut corners. A big red flag is seeing unfamiliar subcontractors or signs of rush work. Second, look at the builder's reputation. Local and regional builders with strong presence here in Birmingham have usually earned their good name by being reliable. And third, pay attention to team longevity. Builders with long-term staffs often have smoother processes, better communication, and more consistent results. Now let's talk money. In the Birmingham area, the median sale price for a new build is $400,000, but you're able to find new builds by builders like D.R. Horton for $280,000 to $315,000 in certain areas like Mount Olive, Leeds, or McCalla. Though that number can climb significantly depending on the area and the level of customization. For example, new construction in places like Hoover, Homewood, or Mount Brook will start higher, often $500,000 or up. Townhouses or homes with shared walls can start in the mid $450,000s. Deposits vary depending on the builder and the type of home. For production homes, you might only need $3,000 to $5,000 to secure your lot and plan. For custom homes, deposits can range from 10 to 20%, especially if you're building on your own land. Finance can go one or two ways. Most new construction homes use a standard mortgage loan called an end loan that kicks in when the home is complete. But if you're building a custom home from the ground up, especially one over $800,000, you may need a construction loan. That means your loan closes before the house is built and the builder takes draws throughout the build. You'll pay interest only during the construction, and then it converts into a regular mortgage once the house is finished. A lot of the builders that build a lot of homes like D.R. Horton, Harrison Dole, or Signature Homes have a lender that they work with, and you can sometimes get a better deal on rates or help on closing costs if you use their lender. Timelines also vary. A basic production home in a new subdivision might be ready in 5 to 8 months. Homes where you get to pick the finishes, floor plans may take 8 to 10 months. A full custom build, especially on your own land, can take 12 to 18 months, depending on the complexity. In Birmingham, we don't typically see extreme delays like in other parts of the country. Reputable builders in this area tend to stick to close to schedule, often finishing within a couple weeks of the projected date. One of the most exciting parts of new construction process is design phase. If you're building a semi-custom or custom home, you'll likely go to design center to pick out those things like flooring, countertops, paint colors, and lighting. Most builders schedule 1 or 2 appointments, and you'll need to make all these selections during these sessions. That's why I always recommend reviewing the design catalog beforehand so you're not making decisions on the spot and begin to feel overwhelmed. And once those choices are submitted, they're usually locked in. Builders need to order materials early and stay on track with the construction timeline. If you're building a true custom home in Birmingham, you might want to work directly with vendors and showrooms, places like Triton Stone for countertops or Lighting Concepts for fixtures. It's a more hands-on process that takes time, but it gives you a truly one-of-a-kind home. Now, a quick word on quality and code. Alabama, and especially Jefferson and Shelby County, enforce strict building codes to ensure homes are built safely and to high standards. In Birmingham, most homes are constructed on slab or crawl-space foundations and are built using materials that perform well in our southern climate. Brick exteriors and asphalt shingle roofs are common choices because they hold up well against humidity, heavy rains, and an intense summer heat. And because we don't experience harsh winters, constructions can continue year-round without major weather delays, keeping most builds' timelines on track. Looking ahead, lot sizes are shrinking, especially in popular subdivisions. If having space between you and your neighbor is important, now is the time to act. In places like Vestavia Hills, Hoover, or Helena, quarter-acre lots are getting harder and harder to find, and setbacks between homes are getting tighter. Urban growth boundaries and land availability are limiting factors, especially close to Birmingham's core. When it comes to where you can actually find new construction homes around Birmingham, there are several types of communities to choose from, each offering different levels of customization. In a lot of the cities around Birmingham, you're able to find communities with semi-custom options. These neighborhoods are often developed by builders like Harrison Dole, Newcastle Homes, and Signature Homes. In many of these communities, you can select your floor plan, lot, and interior finishes like cabinetry, flooring, countertops, and lighting. You won't be moving walls or designing a home from scratch, but you still get to personalize the space to fit your style. These neighborhoods usually offer amenities like sidewalks, community pools, playgrounds, and green spaces, great for families or anyone just that likes to be outside. In Hoover, areas like Black Ridge, Lake Wilburn, Everly, or the Preserve are great communities to buy or build a new home. In Vestavia, Liberty Park is a really popular neighborhood for new build homes. North of Birmingham and Trussville is also a very popular area for new builds with many communities to build a home, whether it's semi-custom or completely custom. If you're looking more of a boutique experience or a true custom home, places like the Grove in Hoover or the Village at Highland Lakes in Shelby County are great options. These areas offer more flexible lots with more flexibility in the building and slightly more upscale in the private feel. These areas often have fewer lots, more flexibility with the builder, and slightly more upscale or private feel. Then there's communities on the edge of town or in more rural areas like a lot of Shelby County, North Jefferson County in areas like Mount Olive, or east in areas like Leeds, Moody, where you might be able to purchase land and bring your own builder. These are ideal for buyers who want more space, privacy, or totally custom home from the ground up. Now, if you're interested in living closer to Birmingham city center, there's still new construction happening, but it looks a little different. In neighborhoods like Homewood and Mount Brook, and even sometimes in Vestavia, you're not going to find big new subdivisions. Instead, you'll see a lot of infill construction, brand new homes built in places of older homes that have been torn down. This is especially common in parts of Homewood where there's just not enough room to expand to have new builds, and so people just tear down houses to build brand new houses. If you're interested in buying new construction in the Birmingham area, I'd love to help. I work with many local builders and understand their processes, timelines, and strengths. Whether you're a first-time buyer, upgrading to a custom dream home, or just starting to explore your options, I can help you find the right builder, negotiate smartly, and walk with you every step of the way. Whatever you do, don't walk into a model home or fill out an online form without bringing your own realtor. The builder's agents represent the builder and not you. Let's make sure you're protected, informed, and confident about the start to finish. Reach out anytime. I'd be honored to help you. Until next time, thanks for joining me today. I'll see you in the next one.